Hello class, welcome back to Intro to Philosophy, Summer 2020. This is a screencast. This is the home page, the D2L page of our class, okay? So when you hear me referring to D2L, this is what I'm referring to. This is our home page, okay? Couple things to keep in mind. I usually have everything as far as how to get started in our announcements folder here, okay, in the announcements feed. So in our announcements feed to get going, our introduction to philosophy, syllabus, and screencast to get going, I have a cool GIF here of a museum in Rome. And then also I want you to, after you watch this screencast, watch this video on what is philosophy, read this message on what is philosophy that accompanies the video, and likewise watch the syllabus introduction video and also read the syllabus. I want you to then send me an email verifying that you have watched the screencast videos, read the syllabus, okay? And understand all of the requirements and everything, okay? Then also do not hesitate to ask any questions, offer feedback, and anything else that I should know right off the top in that email. So be sure, again, that you're sending me an email after you review all of this introductory, all of the introductory videos, syllabus, etc. Okay? So then another thing to keep in mind as well, as far as our homepage, is the progress. So the progress has our grades there. That's probably what you'll use most in this drop-down menu for this progress tab. Then there's also the activities tab. The activities tab has assignments, discussions, and quizzes listed on it. Those are the three that I'll use mostly in this class, okay? So there's the activities tab, then there's the course materials. This has the content in it as well, okay? So the content and then also the class list. And so just a note about this class list, let's click on that. This is where you will look me up, Aurelio Madrid, click on this to send an internal message by way of D2L. So this is what I mean by emailing me, okay? So this is an internal message, otherwise known as email. That's how you'll email me, okay? And so that's how you find that. And let's scroll up here to course materials. So after you've watched the introductory stuff and read it, and got the syllabus down and emailed me, etc., etc., then you will click on course materials, click on content, and that will take you to getting started. So getting started week 1, I have follow guidelines for study, exercise, and discussion week 1. So we're going to be getting off the ground running right away by clicking on that. And then after you're done with that assignment, you're going to work on the weekly study objective 1. Okay? So first, let's go ahead and click on this. And this, by the way, is also where you'll find the syllabus right here that I walk you through in the video. Okay? So let's go back to course materials, content, getting started week 1. Here, let's go ahead and click on this, study exercise / discussion. What is metaphysics? Okay, so here you have the directions as to what to do, and you are basically starting a discussion. We're calling it a discussion. You're welcome to talk amongst yourselves in your threads, etc., etc., but see it more as a place to post things that we're working on. Okay, so it's a discussion, and it also is a way to share ideas as well. So you're also seeing all your other classmates' work, and then you're also getting feedback. So I'll be offering feedback for the discussions after the thread is closed, on May 27th at 11:59 p.m. Please note this is a pretty short period of time. That's only because the class is getting started a little bit later in the week on Tuesday as opposed to Memorial Day, okay? So that's the only reason for that short timing there. So that takes us to the video, What is Metaphysics? Or the screencast, What is Metaphysics? This is just a screencast that basically is me outlining what we're doing here, reading this, and taking it from there, okay? So this also is a way that we are introducing ourselves to philosophy, is by getting down how it is that we understand metaphysics. And the reason I start with metaphysics is because this is one of the most difficult, challenging, and abstract ideas that we deal with in this class. So I want to start getting us squared away on how to organize our thinking around what is metaphysics. So once you have read these directions, watched the video, and read along with the video, you will then start a new thread answering these questions, basically offering an understanding of what metaphysics is in general, and also specifically by way of one of its subcategories detailed below on free will, what is a question of nothing, identity, or religion, and taking it from there, okay? So then the other part of week 1, we click back to the content because we remember that there was also another assignment here, follow guidelines for weekly study objective 1, so click on that. So this is slightly different than a discussion. This is more an assignment activity. So after considering my individualized feedback for the study exercise discussion week 1, in 200 words, describe an account of what is metaphysics as it connects to the subcategory of metaphysics as categorial. So now you no longer have a choice of free will, religion, question of nothing, etc. Now all you're writing about is metaphysics as categorial, okay? And the reason I have you focusing on that is this is the most abstract of the ways of understanding metaphysics, but it's also the most important way. So you're going to be writing about that, and I'm noticing too that we need to have a link to our activities folder, so I will have you linked to that as you click into this folder, this module. But for now, let's go ahead and look that up. So it's under Assignments folder here, Weekly Study Objective 1, and this is where you will post your submission for Weekly Objective 1, Weekly Study Objective 1, and take it from there, okay? So please note the due dates on that also are noted here in the content folder. So the weekly study objective 1 has a, so let's go ahead and click on that. That is due May 29th at 11:30 p.m. Okay, so that also allows me enough time to offer you feedback over the weekend and take it from there. Okay, so be sure to keep track of the due dates. This is where you'll submit your folder and take it from there. Okay, so that gets you started on getting to know the basics of D2L and some of the ways that we're navigating around for the class. Okay, so please don't hesitate to ask me any questions, offer any feedback, anything else you need to let me know, and we'll take it from there. All right, class, talk to you later. Bye-bye.